Hello friends, today we are going to talk about a real estate question I get asked all the time. What is refinancing and how does it work? Your home is an investment. Refinancing is one way you can use your home to leverage that investment. There are several reasons you may want to refinance, including getting cash from your home, lowering your payment, and shortening your loan term. Let's look at how refinancing a mortgage works so you know what to expect. Before we start, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be the first to know when I release a new video. So what does it mean to refinance a house? When you refinance the mortgage on your house, you are essentially trading in your current mortgage for a newer one, often with a new principal and a different interest rate. Your lender then used the newer mortgage to pay off the old one, so you are left with just one loan and one monthly payment. There are a few reasons people refinance their homes. You can use a cash out refinance to make use of your home's equity, or a rate and term refinance to get a better interest rate and lower monthly payments. So how does refinancing a home work? The refinancing process is often less complicated than the home buying process, although it includes many of the same steps. It can be hard to predict how long your refinancing will take, but the typical timeline is 30 to 45 days. Let's take a closer look at the refinancing process. First off is applying. The first step of this process is to review the types of refinancing to find the option that works best for you. When you apply to refinance, your lender asks the same information you gave them or another lender when you bought the home. They will look at your income, assets, debt, and credit score to determine whether you meet the requirement to refinance and can pay back the loan. You might be asked for more income documentation if you are self-employed. It's also a good idea to have your tax return handy for the last couple of years. Keep in mind that you don't have to refinance with your current lender. If you choose a different lender, that new lender pays off your current loan, ending your relationship with your old lender. Don't be afraid to shop around and compare each lender's current rates, availability, and client satisfaction score. The next step in the process is locking in your interest rate. After you get pre-approved, you may be given the option to lock your interest rate so it doesn't change before the loan closes. Rate locks last anywhere from 15 to 60 days. The rate lock period depends on a few factors like your location, loan type, and the lender. You may also get a better rate by opting to lock for a shorter period of time, because the lender doesn't have to hedge against the market for as long. Be warned, though, if your loan doesn't close before the lock period ends, you may be required to extend the rate lock, which may cost money to you. You might also be given the option to float your rate, which means not locking in before proceeding with the loan. This feature may allow you to get a lower rate, but it also puts you at a risk of getting a higher one. In some cases, you might be able to get the best of both worlds with a float down option, but if you are happy with rates at the time you are applying, then it is generally a good idea to go ahead and lock your rates. Once you submit your application, your lender begins the underwriting process. During underwriting, your mortgage lender verifies your financial information and makes sure that everything you have submitted is accurate. Your lender will verify the details of the property, like when you bought your home. This step includes an appraisal to determine the home's value. The refinance appraisal is a crucial part of the process because it determines what options are available to you. If you are refinancing to take cash out, for example, then the value of your home determines how much money you can get. If you are trying to lower your mortgage payments, then the value could impact whether you have enough home equity to get rid of private mortgage insurance or be eligible for a certain loan options. Another part of refinancing process is appraisal. Just like when you bought your home, you must get an appraisal before your refinancing. Your lender orders the appraisal. The appraisers visit your property and you receive an estimate of your home's value. To prepare for the appraisal, you will want to make sure your home looks at its best. Tidy up and complete any minor repair to leave a good impression. It's also a very good idea to put together a list of upgrades you have made to the home since you have owned it. If the home value is equal to or higher than the amount which you have given to your lender, that means the underwriting process is complete. Your lender will contact you with details of your closing date. What happens if your estimate comes back low? Now you can choose to decrease the amount of money you want to get through the refinance, or you can cancel your application. Alternatively, you can do what is called a cash-in refinance and bring cash to the table in order to get the terms under your current deal. Now that you know how the refinancing process works, let's talk about 4 reasons why you should refinance your mortgage. As I mentioned, there are a variety of reasons why it is a good idea to refinance your mortgage. Number 1, change your loan term. Many people refinance to shorten their loan term to save on interest. For example, say you started with a 30-year loan, but now you can afford a higher mortgage payment. You might refinance to a 15-year term to get a better interest rate and pay less interest overall. You can also lengthen your loan term to lower your monthly payments. Number 2, lower your interest rate. Interest rates are always changing. If rates are better now than when you got your loan, refinancing might make sense for you. Lowering your interest rate can lower your monthly payment and you will pay less interest over the life of your loan. Number 3, change your loan type. There are many reasons a different type of loan may benefit you. Perhaps you originally got an adjustable rate mortgage, also known as ARM, to save on interest, but you would like to refinance your ARM to a fixed rate mortgage while rates are lower. Number 4, cash out your equity. With a cash out refinance, you borrow more than you owe on your home and pocket the difference as cash. If your home's value has increased, you may have enough equity to take cash out for home improvement, debt consolidation, or any other expenses. Using cash from your home allows you to borrow money at a much lower interest rate than other loan types. The bottom line is that refinancing can make your home work for you. When the time is right, refinancing is a great way to use your home as a financial tool. You can also adjust your loan term, get a better interest rate, and change your loan type to save money in the long term, or cash out your home's equity and use the money as you need it. Let me know your thoughts about refinancing in the comments or any question you may have. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and make sure to follow me at Rise with Raman on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you very much.